I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you this. I don't know. I don't know. But Christmas movies are starting now. And there's a movie premiere tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, forever. They're going to be on Hallmark, Lifetime, Up, the gag. And you might be wondering, how do I watch this? What do I do? How can I do this? How can I watch all of them? Philo, that's how. We've once again partnered up with Philo to help make this holiday season even better. And they're giving our listeners 25% off for 2 months. The whole holiday season, basically, 25% off. All you gotta do is go to philo.tv/DTH. This is a Bramble Jam podcast. Oh boy. Hi, everyone. It's Bran, and I am just in a state of absolute love for Lifetime Christmas movies.
I'm Dan, and oh boy, I am in such a state of despise about Lifetime Christmas movies.
And I'm Patrick Serrano. I'm a Lifetime Christmas movie expert, and that's all I have, right?
And this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
There we go.
It's growing on me.
Yeah,
say that
it is.
on me.
It's growing on you?
You know what is not growing on me is my complete inconsistency. I'm pretty sure last time Patrick went second and I went third, and I messed that up. It's a whole thing, Patrick. We used to, when we had guests, we would let them go last. And then
So what do we do when
it's
the guest is a
Lifetime
regular?
show, and so when that happened, I started going last again, and I screwed it up at the marathon because I let Palaha and Alonzo go. I'm all mixed up, don't know what to do. That is where I am, and so I'm sorry I left you hanging there, Patrick. That's not on you. You're a pro. I'm the one who screwed it up.
You know, and I want to take this moment to say, some people have been messaging me on Twitter about like, where's Panda? And it's like a Romeo and a Juliet type of thing. Like, if we ever were to meet, I think we would like fall in love and our families would fight and we'd have to like, you know, it'd be, obviously I'm Juliet. Is a Capulet, right? I'm a Capulet.
Yeah, of course.
And Panda's a Montague. Uh-huh. So, you know, I just need to lay that out there. He's I'm not replacing him on this podcast. I'm just the Lifetime version of like,
that's right.
Take them or leave them. Lifetime Christmas movies. I'm like in the middle.
That's why he goes second, because he's the Lifetime Panda.
He's a Lifetime Panda.
That's right.
Exactly.
And but so much more, because the blog is going on and all that stuff. But I'm sorry that I messed that up. And Panda is not gone, guys. He, you know, we're just lucky that we have more than, you know, one guy good enough to do this show. So that helps out a lot.
The Bramble Jam family is like expanding. Like it's like the Marvel universe. You're getting all the spinoffs, and you're just taking over the world. And I'm happy to be a part of it.
And qualitatively, still as good, if not better, than the originals, which is fantastic.
I would like to eventually run down that rabbit hole of who, which, like, if we're paralleling Marvel, like, who am I? Like, but we can do that for another day.
Yeah.
Another day for sure. So we did a preview episode last week where we did the first batch. We ended with the last movie of November. It is now December here in this world of Lifetime, and this is where it gets a little wild, because we've got a movie every single day leading up to Christmas. It was a bold move. It's a move that people will be talking about for years and years. Like, where were you when you found out that Lifetime was doing this?
Oh yeah. And like, I did this one year for the podcast. Like, me and Drew, we did a episode a day, like releasing an episode a day in December, like leading up to Christmas. And it was a lot of content. And like, we started recording in like October, and I was like, all right, we're just going to get all these done. So by the time December rolled around, I had no more work to do. It was all done. It was just releasing the episode. So that's what Lifetime's doing here, right? They're
What's that like, Patrick, having
right? To be done, and like, I can enjoy the holidays and spend time with my family. Weird, right?
It's wild.
That's crazy.
It is a concept.
The thing that sticks out to me is the boldness of Lifetime releasing a movie every day, knowing full well we've already gotten the Reba McEntire movie. Yeah. Like, knowing full well we have nothing, in my opinion, that I know of that we're really looking forward to that can top that, right? Like, isn't that the big gold star? Is Reba on Lifetime? Reba on Lifetime?
You are correct. Reba is the pinnacle. Everything else is a downhill. Like, we're going in. We'll get into it when we do the breakdown. But like, it's kind of bleak, the December lineup. Not gonna lie.
That's their slogan: Lifetime, a bleak December.
Yeah, I'm like,
You're
where
telling me they didn't-
where are the stars?
They didn't save their best premiere for the second Wednesday of the month. That's hard to believe. Let's dive into December 1st at 8 p.m. It's Match Made in Mistletoe. That's a cute name, isn't it, everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Starring Natalie Lisinska.
Out of the gate, we're in great shape.
Lisinska?
Do
She
you
likes
wanna-
ska music?
Do you want to text me the list? Not so I can read them for you, just so I can follow along to see how bad it is. Because that would like increase my enjoyment, I feel like.
Lisinska.
I think that's right.
This
Thank
poor
you.
woman.
And Damon Runyon.
Okay.
When talented interior designer Emily Barnes is hired by a foreign embassy in DC to decorate for their annual holiday charity ball, in other words, a party, the newly appointed ambassador, Magnus Anderson's,
His name's Magnus.
Anderson's
Right.
minimalist approach creates a roadblock between them. As Emily's undeniable love for the holiday season begins to thaw his heart, an unexpected romance begins between the two. So we got party planning, and then the guy just wants minimal. Like, hey, not a big deal here.
He's a party planning minimalist.
He's a party planning minimalist.
You know those people.
And we'll see.
The
We'll
best
see.
kind. The best kind.
Yeah.
We'll see what
You
happens.
want me to do nothing for this party? Okay, great.
We have a party. I bought one pizza, no decorations.
I'm a minimalist.
I'm a minimalist.
I don't know what you want from me. It's the best I can do. Let's talk about how we're feeling about this one. Dan and I will do 1 out of 5 mochas with some creams. Patrick is going to pour it up. Pour it
Or put a
cork in it.
Yep. That's right.
How do you not? We've literally known him for
I
4
always
years.
I know. I always screw up. Pour
it down
pour
and
it
put a cork up.
pour it down. Put a cork up.
Sure. You want to say pour it out, like, you know,
Pour it out.
Pour it out for my
Yeah.
homies, but
Yes.
that's a whole nother thing.
But listen,
Some of these movies probably need to be in that camp, though. I would say,
when you have poured it out
Yeah.
for your homies, it's hard to not. You
That's
know
right.
what I mean?
Right.
Dan, what are you thinking? 1 out of 5.
Zero? Can I do 0? Can I go sub 1? This sounds awful. I mean, the
There's an embassy.
there is an embassy and there's a party planning minimalist.
Yeah.
Which is maybe a new wrinkle in the party planning genre. Having said all that, I couldn't be less excited. I guarantee you I will never watch this movie in my life. It's a hard 0 for me.
There's a chance though you might have some people explain it to you.
Man,
and
please
isn't that
pick
the
a different
dream?
one. Pick a
Isn't that
different
the
one,
dream?
guys. You can be better.
Patrick, what are you doing? What are you doing here?
So, Match Made in Mistletoe original title was Christmas in Washington, but we're like
Ugh.
Washington, D.C. or Washington State. It's too confusing. We got to switch the title. So that's what we did here. Damon Runyon is, I have sex on legs as my notes because he is a very hunky man. And he usually in Lifetime plays like the bad husband, like the killer husband who's like really hot. And you're like, oh, he's going to like take care of me. No, he's going to kill you, girl. So you better run.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could buy him in a romantic comedy. So this gets put a cork in it for me for sure.
I'm sorry. So sex on legs.
Yes, I think that's a Golden Girls term.
Okay.
A Blanche Devereaux. I'm pulling a Blanche Devereaux here.
Classic Blanche. It's a classic
It's a
Blanche
classic Blanche.
situation.
I'm gonna I'll give it 1 because someone worked on it and I can't find it in my soul to not give it something, but it does not sound good. It does not sound promising. You can't just take a generic party planning movie and add an embassy to expect us to jump like, oh, embassy.
Hear me out. Party planning, but less.
But less. Minimalist. Yeah, so it's a pass for me. Let's move on to A Christmas Village Romance.
Ooh.
With Jake Epstein,
Okay.
Jenny Ross,
Christmas setup, Jake Epstein,
Mhm.
correct? Is that what he's in?
yes.
Yeah.
Jenny Ross and Oliver Renaud. He's world renowned. December 2nd. When romance novelist Diana learns that Maple Creek, a charming pioneer village, is struggling to stay afloat, she uses her notary notoriety.
Man, you just want to start from the
Uh-oh.
top. World renowned.
She uses, guys, I'm a notary. What do you need?
You always need to have a notary around.
Get notary.
If you're a famous notary, though, would you use your notoriety? Is that what you would do?
Well, listen, the charming Pioneer Village needs a notary. She uses her notoriety to help generate interest in the town by sponsoring a Christmas gala. Diana rallies her family and friends to pitch in, but she's challenged at every turn by the village blacksmith and town historian Carter.
No.
Sparks fly as the two must work together to save the village in time for Christmas. But when her gorgeous cover model and secret crush, Greg, surprises Diana the night of the big Christmas gala, she's torn on who to choose and must take a page out of her own novels to figure out her true happily ever after.
Did you say town blacksmith?
I did.
Is this movie take place in a begotten era?
It is, but dude, it is a charming pioneer village.
But they would still not actually do the work of a. Is it?
It's a charming pioneer village.
I think it's set like in the 1800s. Like if you look at the promo pictures, they're like in like frilly, I don't know, costumes. I can't explain it. They look like pilgrims.
It's a movie that takes place like 100 plus years ago.
Yes, maybe she's like riding with like a quill or something. Like, this is like a historical,
it's a period piece,
drama. Totally.
Well, maybe it's like Stars Hollow when they go and they celebrate the history and they all dress up. Like maybe it's like that.
What's Stars Hollow?
It's the town in Gilmore Girls, Dan.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Let's move along.
Patrick, what are you thinking about this one?
All right, so this is where we get interesting. Remember that downhill slope I was talking about? Well, this is like a cliff we just jumped off of, because this is a movie that's actually from 2020. It's an acquisition from Lifetime. They bought it from Canada, whatever Canada's network is, Channel 4 or something.
Yeah, Channel 4.
Oh boy,
I don't know. But yeah, so this movie already is available to stream on Amazon. If you want to rent it for $3, use my affiliate link on my blog, Lifetime Uncorked. Just kidding. But no, really, like you could watch it right now, and that's terrible. Like I don't.
Have you watched it?
No, I'm not paying for this.
Maybe if enough people though do with the affiliates.
Oh, that's true. If y'all watch it, then I'll see like a bump, and then I'll use that money to watch it.
That's right.
Of course. Yeah.
So that's not promising, is what you're saying.
Yeah, a lot going.
Yeah, we're corking this one for sure.
Yeah, Dan.
Before I heard from Patrick, I was inclined to give this like a mocha and a half, because I don't think I've ever seen a period piece Christmas movie like that, like on a TV, like a TV one. Like I've never seen one. That Hallmark has never done one that takes place.
There's the Jen Lilly. It's kind of, in a sense, a period piece. Spirit of Christmas.
The Ghost
he's a period piece in and of
Yeah,
himself.
that movie is something.
Yeah.
And then like we watched a Hall of Fame one that took place kind of on the plains.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I was willing to be like, this should be bonkers. But hearing what Patrick had to say, it's a double ought. It's another zero on the board for Dan. Unfortunately, this sounds worse than the minimalist one. It sounds really, really bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm a sucker for town blacksmiths. So I'm gonna give
Aren't we all though? If we really
talk about sex on legs.
I know. I'm going to give it 2. I'm intrigued by the whole situation.
Yeah, you are.
We're all in this together on December 3rd because it's a Christmas dance reunion starring Corbin Bleu and Monique Coleman from High School Musical fame.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Successful attorney Lucy Mortimer, along with her mother, Virginia, returned to the Winterly Resort to help celebrate the hotel's final Christmas season. Once there, Lucy is reunited with the owner's nephew and her childhood Christmas dance partner, Barrett Brewster. Barrett Brewster! Though the resort has fallen on hard times and has stopped most holiday events, Lucy leads the charge to recreating the beloved Christmas traditions, including the popular Christmas dance, to bring together new families and new hope to the resort. Now Lucy must decide if she's willing to take a risk on love and partner up once again with Barrett for what could be the last Christmas dance. That would have been a good name for the movie too. The Last Christmas Dance.
Yeah, that came
pretty good.
That's good. That's a good one.
What are we thinking about this one, Dan?
The fact that we have a little bit of a younger cast and it's a little bit of a reunion. All these
You're a big High School Musical fan.
huge HSM guy. I mean, I'm talking like 1, 2, the one in theaters.
Yeah.
The head in the game, all of it. It's so good.
Wow, is this real?
No, it is not real. I was corrected by Bran on there was one that was in the theater, and then there's now something on Disney Plus.
High School Musical the show.
That is just we all should quit. Like I wish I believed.
That's where
in the
Olivia Rodrigo's from.
That's exactly right. Without that, do we get driver's license? I don't know. Like, and would the world be a lot worse for it? Heck yeah.
Whatever the case may be, I'm sure someone cares about this reunion, and the reunions on TV, save for the one that we saw on Yumi and the Christmas trees, tend to add a little extra something. So I'm going to get it out of the zero.
You weren't loving Danica with Kevin Arnold's brother?
Kevin Arnold's brother, who shows up for 2 scenes from
and
a
he's
time
just
capsule.
a jerk the whole time. He's a jerk the whole movie.
Well, I think that's what he's trying to be. I don't know what he was. I will say, did you hear Danica in the news?
Danica's in the news?
Danica just inked a deal with GAC. This just happened.
Wow.
Multi-picture deal with GAC. That's why they put her movie out first.
Ooh.
So she's out of here. See ya. Long story short, hard no, but still better than the other two. One peppermint mocha.
I am quite excited about this. I did a Lifetime preview show with Alonzo and Jax. You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
And I put this one as one of my movies to watch because I love High School Musical. I'm intrigued by more of this. And who doesn't love a good Christmas dance? I'm going to give it how many creams do we have today? 3? Let's do 3 creams. I'm going to use I'm going to do 4 mochas with 1 cream. 1 cream for intrigue. Patrick?
I saw Cream for Intrigue live, and they were wonderful.
Wonderful.
I'm still reeling from this Danica news. What hot goss you guys just spilled.
It literally just came out of this recording 20 minutes ago. Alonzo put it on there. I saw it, and I was blown away.
This is like the end of an era.
It does.
Well, yeah, I'm like, Danica's like one of Hallmark's biggest stars. Like, she must be getting paid good money. So good for her. Going where the money is.
I bet you Candace is next.
Wow.
Candace Cameron, what do you say? We'll see.
What you say?
Candace Cameron.
Yes, I have a song about Candace Cameron that we will not be playing on this podcast because it's a shady song. So,
if she announces she's going to GAC, I'll let you play whatever you want to. I think that's a great idea.
Good idea. So I don't have much to say about this movie that you haven't already said. We're like on the 3rd tier of High School Musical cast. So sure, reunite them and they'll be great. And I'm an old what is it called? A geriatric millennial. So I missed High School Musical.
Me too, Patrick. Me too. Geriatric millennial here.
Missed it totally. So I don't care. But I'm excited for this movie. I guess I'll pour it up.
This strikes me as like, we're talking tertiary character. Like these aren't the main. Like this isn't Vanessa Hudgens, Zac Efron.
No, but it's Zac Efron's best friend.
What if
and Vanessa Hudgens' best friend?
Like, you would watch it, but if there was a Hallmark movie that featured Sean and Angela from Boy Meets World,
are you kidding me? Is that an option? Yes, I'd watch that.
What if it was the giant dude? I used to know his name. The big dude,
not Joey the Rat, but his
Joey and his brother. What if those two were reunion in a movie?
Yeah, I'm in. I don't know what you want from me.
I think Brand loves a reunion.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
just
but we've seen Corbin in a couple movies recently. He was in the one, and
I'm just trying to think. Yeah, how far down we can go with this to where it becomes like is it even a reunion? Like, if Eddie and Waldo Faldo from Family Matters are together in a movie, does that count as a reunion? Like, are we?
Danica and Kevin Arnold's brother is hardly a reunion.
Yes.
I don't even know if they had a single scene together in the entire series of the Wonder Years.
Well, exactly. Like, and did they even they must know each other personally and be like, you want to come be in my movie? And he's like, sure. What am I doing? Nothing.
I will say I saw some of her Insta stories with him in it, of filming. He did not seem incredibly thrilled to be doing it. So
that's always a good sign.
Well, yeah.
It's always a good sign.
Hey, Kirk Franklin
He's in a movie?
Well, it's Kirk Franklin's A Gospel Christmas. Let's find out if he's actually in it or if he just kind of yells stuff from the distance.
Do you want a revolution?
Right. It's time for the next scene.
Oh my
Put
God.
your hands together.
I'd watch that, man. I'm so in. This is with Demetria McKinney, Chaz Lamar Shepard. That is a strong name.
Yeah, it is.
And Kirk Franklin.
Oh, he's in it.
That's what it says. December 4th, 8 p.m. When Olivia, a young assistant pastor, gets assigned to be a lead pastor at a new church a month before Christmas, she's fearful that she can't manage the transition, including getting the choir ready to open the town's annual winter jamboree. Banding together with her new congregation, Olivia discovers a new home for herself and even finds a little Christmas romance along the way, featuring a special performance and songs written and arranged by the one, the only Kirk Franklin. Boy, Dan, I'm going to start with you as someone with a history of Kirk Franklin.
Dude, I had the God's Property album. I had the Kirk Franklin New Nation album. I'm here for this. I can't believe I'm saying that. We were
now. This does come out on the tail end of news that kind of came out that he's not a good dad. So there's that.
I hate that he's not a good father. It does not dampen my spirits for the fact that he gets a Lifetime movie, and I hate that is who I am. But that is who I am. I was watching Santa Stakeout last night because we got to record that episode for later this week, and one of the commercials was for a gospel choir Hallmark movie called it Christmas in Harmony or something, and I was like, this looks like something Hallmark's never done. Well, if Kirk Franklin is involved in writing the music, I'm at least intrigued as to what we're going to get in a movie like this. This would be one I would be tempted to actually watch myself. So on that alone, give me 4 mochas and a Kirk Franklin cream, if you will.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a Kirk canker. Oh, wow. That's good.
Wow. What?
A Kirk canker.
Say something about a canker sore?
I have one, man. It hurts real bad.
Oh, no.
And I see the salt and vinnies over there, and I really want some salt and vinegar chips, but I know it would really be a mistake for my mouth. Patrick, what are you thinking about Kirk Franklin and the team?
So all I got to say is 16 Grammys can't be wrong, right?
That's right.
I mean, this man is like prolific in the gospel community. Lifetime does do a lot of like gospel movies. So that, you know, they've done one with Dolly, they've done one with Tori Spelling, which is terrible.
Anytime you have to qualify that Tori, that's a good
Tori,
sign.
Spelling. Yes, I don't want you to think that I'm talking about Tori Kelly or Tori.
I wish you were talking about
Birch.
Tori Kelly.
Is Tori Birch a person? I'm just trying to think of Tories at this point.
Tori from Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for this. I mean, if you played a song like his top song, I'd probably know it, but I can't off the top of my head think of any Kirk Franklin songs. But he's a producer on the film too, so you know, I think it's going to be interesting. Tori Amos, someone just said in the chat, thank you.
We missed Tori Amos.
I know Tori Amos is like probably the best Tori, right?
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Yeah, so I'm pouring it up for this movie, of course.
Have you couldn't remember the song Stomp, Patrick?
I know Stomp, the Broadway show.
You really don't remember the song Stomp?
It's like, Stomp.
Yeah, makes me clap my hands, makes me want to dance, yeah. Stomp. It had
put your hands together.
Either salt or pepper. It had one of them in the rap portion.
Yeah.
Okay. And
but the rap part didn't get played on Christian radio.
The Christian radio, they cut out pepper.
I mean, you got to.
Which that's fair. That
you don't want
added some actual seasoning to some food.
You don't want people to stumble. You don't want people to stumble.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Now that you mentioned salt or pepper was there, I think I remember this on like the middle school bus, like, you know, bringing back some middle school trauma, but I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I am excited about this movie. Yes. Of course. I mean, I'm not a monster. I unfortunately did a deep dive into all the Kirk Cameron tea earlier this year.
Kirk Cameron,
I'm sorry.
In this movie, that would cause some ripples for sure.
Guys,
he's a notary.
Kirk Cameron being
that's right.
Kirk Cameron being a
$10 fee too. He charges you that $10 fee. Don't you think he doesn't? Sorry. Go ahead.
Kirk, you guys know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go three mochas for Brand. 3 mochas for Brand. Let's take a quick break and come back, and we'll do a few more of these movies, shall we? Oh man, you know what's very important to me is high quality, delicious meat. High quality meat tastes better, it's more ethical, and that's why I'm so happy that I found ButcherBox, because ButcherBox sources their meat from partners with the highest standards for quality. No more searching grocery stores to find the best meat. ButcherBox makes it simple. I love ButcherBox. They bring me delicious meat, and it's so simple. I don't have to go hunting anymore. They've made it so easy. It's cost effective. It's convenient. All the things that you're looking for, ButcherBox makes possible. There's no antibiotics, there's no hormones, and each box contains between 8 to 14 pounds of meat. That's enough for 24 individual meals. And here's the thing, ButcherBox is going to give our members a free turkey. Wow. Free turkey? Wow. ButcherBox.com/deck to get a free turkey in your first box, starting on November 1st. Free turkey. ButcherBox.com/deck. We're also sponsored by our friends at Beta Brand. The pandemic changed a lot of things in the world, most importantly, tolerance for uncomfortable work clothes. Let's be comfy, y'all. And Beta Brands makes it possible with dress pant, yoga pants, and they're just comfortable. They're comfortable things. Like, what if my dress clothes were also comfortable clothes? And Beta Brands dress pant yoga pants are designed for fit and flexibility of yoga pants, but they look professional as well. Pockets, all the things you want, Beta Brands makes possible. Right now, our listeners can get 30% off Beta Brand orders when you go to betabrand.com/deck. That is BETABRAND.com/deck for 30% off your order for a limited time. If you use that special URL, you're supporting your good friends at Deck the Hallmark. So go to betabrand.com/deck for 30% off those super comfortable dress pant yoga pants. And don't forget, the entire season is brought to you by Philo. To watch all these Lifetime movies we're talking about today, go to philo.tv/DTH to get 25% off first 2 months. Philo.tv/DTH. Let's Lifetime. My favorite Christmas melody. It is that's premiering on December 5th. It's with Maya and Rainbow Sun Franks.
Ooh.
Franks? Franks?
Yeah. I mean, CK, it's got to be Franks.
Franks?
Yeah. No, Franks would be no K.
Oh, it's tough. Maya, I was first impressed that she just goes by straight Maya, and then, overshadowed by Rainbow Sun Franks. Once a promising singer-songwriter, Abby now finds herself writing uninspired jingles for commercials. As she heads home for the holidays, she's enlisted by the local high school music teacher to help save the school arts program. In the process, Abby rediscovers her voice and regains the confidence to go after her dreams and lets the possibility of love into. This says Rainbow Sun Franks also stars, which I felt like is implied there at the beginning. What are we thinking about this one, Patrick? You pouring it up for Rainbow Sun Franks?
I don't know who that is, but sure. I love the name. I was talking about this on the official Lifetime movie podcast. I was a guest. Coming up in a few weeks, the episode will be released. But we were talking about this movie, and I also name dropped Deck the Hallmark, and they stoned me to death pretty much because they're like, we don't talk about Hallmark on this podcast. It's a Lifetime podcast.
Wow.
Because it's the official Lifetime podcast. Yeah. A&E had me sign a release to go on there. And it was wild. We were talking about Maya and how she is so poised for long overdue for a Lifetime Christmas movie. Where has she been? Christina Milian's been doing them for years. Maya was in an Oscar-winning movie, Chicago, and she just kind of stopped the acting train, and who knows what she's been doing. I loved her back in the day, but this is like the perfect fit for her. So writing jingles with Maya there, it's a pour it up. I'm really excited about this one.
Dan?
Yeah, you didn't know who Maya was.
I don't know who Maya
which is
no.
Which was surprising. And I
don't know
then
who Maya
immediately,
is.
when you said she was in the movie, looked up and was like, how has she not done this? Like that, like one of these.
Will I know Maya when I see Maya?
I think you probably will.
Okay.
I think
You know, Ghetto Superstar. That is what you are.
Come on.
From above.
Yeah.
That's Maya.
Yeah, I know
That's
Maya.
Yeah, there you go.
So on
our album's coming out soon, yeah.
On the fact that
I think so.
That was real good.
It was great. That Maya is in the movie. On that alone, like a mocha and a half.
Mocha and a half cream?
Yeah. No,
you have not used a single.
I did. I used Kirk Franklin cream. Don't act like
yes, this sounds good to me. I like this. I love when people write jingles. It is an art, and it's very hard to do. And so I hope we get to see some jingle writing sessions first of all, and then turning into some songwriting montages. And I'm an extra mocha for Sunny Rainbow Sun Franks.
Rainbow Sun Franks.
Because boy, what a great name! I love that.
Is the middle SON just Sun?
SUN.
Rainbow
Sun Franks.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's something.
It's fantastic.
He must be related to Soleil Moon Frye, right?
That's right.
Gotta be siblings.
I'm gonna go 3.5.
I love
3.5 mochas. 3.5 mochas. December 6th, we got Secretly Santa. It is starring Alicia Dia Josipovic and Travis Nelson. See, Travis, that's what I'm talking about, pal.
That's Josipovic, but I could be wrong. I'm just listening.
Josipovoc.
Oh no, Josipovic, maybe. Josipovic?
I was in the ballpark.
Yeah.
I always get to the ballpark. And I was finding my seat.
You're circling the parking lot out there.
No, man, I always get in. It's just sometimes I can't find my seat. I'm like, I thought I was section 205, and I'm in the lower bowl.
Concessions sometimes.
Yes, I do.
The Dippin' Dots gets you.
Oh my gosh, it's the ice cream of the future, man. Are you kidding
let
me?
It melt. It'll be the ice cream of the present. It becomes ice cream at that point.
Oh, I can talk about Dippin' Dots all day.
We've got a type 5 on Dippin' Dots.
It's been the future for 20 years. Miranda and Paul are business rivals who accidentally meet at a costumed Santa crawl and spend a romantic evening together without learning each other's identities. Do they ever take off the Santa? They're just always...
This is something here.
Yeah.
This is a Lifetime
as their
movie.
anonymous romance continues online, their businesses merge, forcing them into an unwanted partnership.
How do they not know at that point?
As they clash while working together on a holiday gift-giving app, their hearts must reconcile their online love when unexpected feelings develop for one another.
They don't know that the person.
They don't know
mail situation.
It is, yeah. It's like remember Delivered by Christmas last year that we loved. It's kind of similar in that vein.
But You've Got Mail. The Fox Brothers books is going to buy the shop around the corner.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is kind of like that.
Yeah.
I feel like almost a dead rip off of it.
Which I'm for.
I love the don't know who my secret admirer, but we're connecting through words, plot. I love that. And on the back of that alone, I'll go 2 mochas.
Wow.
And a cream.
Ooh.
Wow.
And a cream.
I was going to cream this movie as well.
Well, it's double cream.
Okay, I'll double cream. We'll be cream brothers. I love it when a synopsis leaves me with questions. I don't want hey, it's a party plan. We get it. What could possibly, I want to know how they, have a conversation all night long and don't share identities. Are they wearing their Santa mask the whole night? What's going on there? The online, I have questions. How do the businesses merge? I don't know. So these are questions that I have that I can't wait to watch and get answers. I'm going to go 4 mochas and a cream. Wow. Patrick?
Wow.
Yeah.
So guys, I'm hearing a lot of red flags, like that Twitter meme that's going on right now with the red flags. That's me right now. No. First of all, we have a Santa crawl, which is obviously a bar crawl. And, when you're drunk and like you're meeting someone, like that's not the best way to meet somebody, especially if you're dressed up like Santa. That's not sexy. So I don't. That's a red flag. And then working on an app, I don't like when Lifetime does apps in their movies because they always are outrageously antiquated and stupid. So that's a red flag. And the biggest red flag, and something that I'm noticing about Lifetime movies in general, the men in Lifetime movies are the bigger like stars or like people that I recognize. Like the female protagonists, I have nothing to say about them because I don't know them. I've never seen them in a movie. But this guy, Travis Nelson, he played like a really bad boyfriend, like a stalker, like he was like a killer, abuser in Lifetime's Obsession series. It was like a 3-part series last summer. And he was in a Christmas movie last year called like, I wrote it down, Homemade something, I don't know. And I was like, I don't trust this man. Like I've just saw him play like a villain and now I just can't see him in like the romantic lead role. So I don't know if I can see him ever in a romantic leading role. So I'm gonna have to put a cork in this one because the red flags are just everywhere, and I'm like very, very afraid. I'm very scared of this movie. It's gonna give me nightmares.
Well, let me ask you this:
scared.
do you have any interest in creaming it, like just a just in case cream?
Oh, sure. I mean, well, if we're all cream bros and everyone cream the movie, then I guess I should as well.
Yeah, there you go.
Just to be safe.
I don't want to talk you into creaming for anything that you don't want to cream.
That's true.
But
thank you.
I don't want you to.
I'm willingly creaming.
We don't peer pressure cream around here.
Okay, good.
Saw them live. Christmas movie magic, which is just a phrase that I say on the regular, actually.
How is that not a movie yet? How?
Starring Holly DeVukes and Drew Seeley. Hey, Drew. Jobbies. With Drew Seeley. We know Drew.
Yeah.
December. We don't actually know him, but know of his name.
Okay.
December 7th. I need to be clearer. December 7th at 8 p.m. When entertainment writer Allie Blakeman is assigned a story covering the anniversary of a classic Christmas movie in the small town where it was filmed, she agrees on the condition that it could lead to a big promotion. Why would you not want to do that story? When she meets a local theater owner, Brad, they unravel the mysterious origins of the movie's signature song. And Allie learns the movie magic isn't always just on screen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That synopsis made me want to like curl up in a ball and die.
It made me want to see your dead corpse and kick it. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I don't know what I mean by it. I'm all in on this movie. This sounds wonderful. I love the title. I love the mystery. And I love the ending little thing that they did here in the synopsis. So I'm going to go 4 mochas for me. Patrick?
I just would like to say before I get started, if you see a dead body, don't kick it. You should call 911.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. Just so we're clear.
Okay. I'm going to write that. I'm going to write that down.
Write that down, Bren. Write that down. So this movie is interesting because Drew Seeley is famously the voice of Zac Efron's singing voice in High School Musical. So
that's true.
We love him for that. Thank you.
Well, only High School Musical 1. High School
1.
Musical 2, Zach said, I'm doing my own singing, and the world's better for it.
Good for him. Good for him. But yeah, so we love Drew Seeley. On Lifetime, Drew also plays murderers a lot. He's very much the boyfriend that got broken up with that will like follow you around. He's like kind of pulling like a You situation on Netflix. Like that type of vibe is what he usually plays. But I could see him being charming in a Christmas movie. And I don't understand, like, is this movie about a movie theater? Because that's like so weird. But I guess movie theaters can be magic. Sure, whatever. So I'll pour it up for this one. But like hesitantly, you know, I'm like, eh.
Yeah. It's 1 mocha for me. And that 1 mocha goes to Brand's dead corpse joke. Which, you know, has to at least be as offensive, if not more offensive than anything I've ever said on this program, which makes me happy. Right. So you did it. 1 mocha for you, buddy.
Well, it's also Lifetime Uncorked, so we're a little edgier on this.
We are.
Right, we're edgy.
You know, we're a little
edgy. Brand said it makes me want to see your corpse and kick it is
Yeah.
what he said.
Well, you said, but you only because you said you want to die.
It made me want to curl up in a ball and die.
Yeah. So because of that, you deserve this.
Okay.
Like,
right.
because
That's
it's
one
so,
way to go about
well,
it.
because
Yes.
it's so wrong.
Again, kids, call 911 if you see anything of the.
December 9th, A Fiance for Christmas, starring Marie Osmond, Amanda Payton, and Adam Gregory. Perpetually single Sawyer.
Perpetually single Sawyer.
Makes a fake wedding registry, hoping a shopping spree with a scan gun will be the ultimate retail therapy. That is,
wait a minute,
an unbelievable sentence.
He makes a registration. So he's not
Sawyer, who's a girl, by the way.
She's just scanning the things, hoping someone will buy them for her.
Who hasn't done that?
Me?
You get 20% off of everything that people don't buy for you. So you're gonna get a discount anyways.
Do you really?
Yes.
Well, why don't I just do that before I go grocery shopping?
No kidding.
Exactly. Register at Kroger or whatever your local grocery store is. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Kroger, you guys got a wedding registry here? What's going on here? But when the registry is discovered and the whole town throws her a surprise bridal shower, she's too embarrassed to tell the truth. Instead, she finds a fake fiance to help her navigate through the lies and the holiday festivities. However, as real feelings develop between Sawyer and her fake fiance, they may turn into the real deal after all. Adam Gregory and Marie Osmond also star, in case you missed that early on. Guys, I'll go first. I'm going 5 stars and a cream. 5 mochas and a cream. I love a fake fiance. I love the mess she's made for herself. It's something that would make me so happy to see happen in real life. And so I'm all in on this movie. 5 mochas and a cream.
Wow.
Patrick?
I'm also going to pour it up and put a cream on there because I love, this is very Sandra Bullock in While You Were Sleeping. This is very Sandra Bullock in The Proposal. This is very Sandra Bullock in Speed. It's all Sandra Bullock movies wrapped into one, without Sandra Bullock, of course, because she'd never do a Lifetime movie. But the fake fiance is the best trope of TV movies or movies in general. It's just it's
bold.
Good. And don't get too excited that Marie Osmond's in this, because she's been in a few Lifetime movies the past couple of years, and she always just kind of pops up in a glittery dress and she's like, here I am, and then she leaves. So if you're a big Marie Osmond fan, as I know everyone is, she's only going to be, she'll make a cameo. Don't expect her to be pivotal to the plot or anything, or to sing. That's not, Lifetime can't afford that.
I feel like this maybe is in more of the vein of Speed 2 Cruise Control. I think that's what more we're looking for with this film. I will say the fake fiance, fake relationship trope is my favorite personal trope. Snow Bride does it really to perfection. So on that alone, let's go 3. I'll go 3 mochas.
Wow, I love that for you.
Thank you.
Got a couple left. You guys ready to do this? Holiday and Santa.
I have a question really quick, because on my list we skipped one. Do you have one called Christmas with a Crown?
Christmas.
I do. That's on me 100%, everybody. That is on me.
It's a real Kirk.
We're going to go back in time.
Notary situation.
We're going to go back in time a day.
I mean, we could just skip it because it's a 2020 another import.
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
You can watch it on Amazon Prime right now. Marcus Rosner, Lisa Durupt. Oh God, I can't pronounce names either.
I'm rubbing off on you.
I know. I say, let's just skip that one.
Let's act like we don't have to talk about a 2020 Marcus Rosner royal movie for 2 seconds, could we?
Yeah, it's like an Up TV reject movie, so that
can't
be good. It can't be good.
Yeah,
from last
Sub-Zero.
year. Up TV got it last year, and they were like, "We'll pass." They rejected it to Lifetime, and Lifetime's like, "We have 30 days to fill. We'll do it.
Let's do it."
My gosh! All right. One.
Somebody tell Marie Osmond she's on a Tuesday night in between a royal movie that Up TV passed on and some other piece of garbage.
Well, Holiday in Santa Fe, it's not garbage. It's starring Mario Lopez.
Oh boy! Are all of his movies have to be set out there in Arizona? Is that a rule?
I think they filmed there, so that's probably him being like, "I want a vacation."
Yeah,
great.
Emirati Tabia, Amy Garcia, and Gia Lopez. is. Casa de Milagro is a family-owned business that makes holiday ornaments and decor inspired by Mexican Christmas traditions. Their award-winning designs, created by matriarch Milagro Ortega, are highly sought after each holiday season. Sibling Tony and Magdalena, with help from their dad, run the shop in Santa Fe. But when their beloved Milagro unexpectedly passed, the family struggles to find its heart. With Milagro gone, Belinda Sawyer, this is unfair, an executive at one of the largest greeting card and holiday decor chains see an opportunity to acquire the company. When sparks fly between Belinda and Tony, Belinda realizes there's more to Casa de Milagro than meets the eye. Dan, what's so funny?
I don't know how the name actually is said because you were playing whack-a-mole with that last R in Milagro. You had it Milagro. Like you had every version of that.
I just wanted to have my bases covered.
You could have said it right. You could have said it wrong once and stayed with it, but you just kept just moving it around, just like let's just do them all, and then that kept you from saying like other words right, like season and executive.
True, it's true.
It's so great.
I don't need it from you, Patrick. What are you thinking about this? Let's talk. Let me talk to you right now.
I don't know what it's about.
Dan's
I couldn't stop laughing.
Well, I will say, as the half Ecuadorian of the podcast, I can't pronounce those words either. So don't worry. It's like
you are so kind and uplifting and everything that I need in my life that Dan's not. So
hey, that's Dan's thing. He's the curmudgeon, but like behind the scenes, he's like a little cutie cuddly bear.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away, Patrick.
Yes, so mean. Okay, what am I saying about this movie? It features Mario Lopez's daughter, Gia. So I think that's pretty cool. And Mario Lopez, he nailed it last year with that Kentucky Fried Chicken Lifetime movie that was like 5 minutes. We loved that. So I think Mario Lopez is like a Lifetime All-Star. You have to pour it up for that.
Yeah, I'm always in for Mario Lopez. I read this. I also don't know what it's about. So I'm going to go 3 right down the middle. And all of those are for Mario.
The key here is Milagro. Here's the thing. I gained a ton of respect for Mario Lopez's acting chops on the new Saved by the Bell on Peacock, where he plays just a moron, just like a dummy on that show. It's like a dumb jock, and he's hilarious. And since then, I've really enjoyed like even his movies that aren't as good, like Feliz Navidad. I think he does a good job understanding what he's making, and for that, I'll give 2 for him and 1 for Milagro. And your pronunciation.
Wow, a total of 3. We're on the same page here, buddy.
Yeah, we are.
Let's go to December 11th, if you guys don't mind. It's the holiday fix-up. It's with Jana Kramer.
Sounds like you made that up for a bit.
That isn't Jana Kramer.
Okay.
You guys don't know Jana Kramer?
I know who that is.
Oh, okay. I'll fill you in. Keep going.
I'm looking her up. Go ahead.
Ryan McPartlin and Marcia.
I know who Ryan McPartlin is.
Maria Menounos.
Oh, wow.
Oh, from Regal. From when I go to the movies and she talks for a while.
Yeah, she's moving up in the world.
Yeah, she's moving up. When Sam, the designer behind the popular home renovation show, returns, the designer of the popular home renovate, the one, returns to her hometown during the holidays to help renovate the Bell Harbor Inn, she gets paired with Coop as the lead contractor. The only problem, he's the guy who broke her heart, and she's the one who got away. Sparks fly as they work closely to get the renovations done in time for the Inn's annual Christmas Eve Harbor Fest. You guys go to Harbor Fest? Will they be able to fix the mistakes of their past and build a future together? Maria Menounos also stars.
So shady at the end there.
We watched over the summer, Christmas in July, we watched Welcome Home Christmas.
Okay.
The Troops, remember?
Yeah,
he comes home and she's like a therapist. That is Jana Kramer.
That's the one that Alonzo didn't buy, was actually in the military.
She's also Noelle from Friday Night Lights. She's in the high school. Noelle. And then she's in something called Soccer Mom Madam, which I hope Patrick has seen and can tell me about because I'm very interested.
Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Soccer Mom Madam.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I should not be watching. Patrick, what are you thinking about this one?
All right. So Jana Kramer, now that we all know who she is, and yeah, she was in Soccer Mom Madam earlier this year, which is basically a soccer mom who needs to make money and starts a prostitution ring. Whatever. But Jana Kramer needs our support. She's recently been through a breakup, and this is where I'm going to talk about sports. So get excited.
Let's go.
Don't do that much. She was recently dating Jay Cutler from football, and
your town though. He played in your town.
Oh, he did. Oh,
he was a quarterback for the Bears. Yes.
Great. And he used to be married to Kristen Cavallari, so that's why I care about him, because she's from the Hills. And there was the whole drama with Jana dating Jay, and Kristen was very upset about it. So, because they're all in Nashville, then this all ties together because this movie features a song with Jana and Ryan. They're writing I don't know why there's a song involved, but there's a original Christmas song coming. They wrote it in Nashville. They recorded it in Nashville. They're very excited about it. And I love a Christmas, original song from a movie. Like Alicia Witt, all her singles from Christmas movies are usually terrible. But one I like that's called I'm Not Ready for Christmas.
I'm not ready for Christmas.
Yeah, see?
That is a bop. So I'm hoping that this song will become a bop as well. And so I'm pouring it up. I'm excited, and we'll see. They're the most beautiful couple. So and Maria Menounos is coming up from your gas station to the big screen.
That's right,
the bigger screen.
She's gonna walk into Harborfest and be like, "I'm Maria Menounos."
That's exactly
here from the Harborfest. I'm giving it 2 mochas, and it's all for Harborfest. I missed last year's Harborfest. Can't wait for this year. It's gonna be a rager. Dan?
I like Jana Kramer. I like Ryan McPartlin. He's been in all kinds of stuff that I've seen.
And who doesn't love America's Sweetheart?
And so
Maria Menounos.
Maria Menounos, of course. I will miss her from the 20 or whatever we're calling that these days at the movie theater. Nuvi. She works for Nuvi. She works for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, those 2 leads, I'll give it a shot. Why not 2.5 mochas?
Whoa! You went higher than I did. Didn't see it coming. The last one for today, a 12/12 airing, is People Presents Blending Christmas. Now, I imagine that's the magazine, but I'm going to assume it's just we the people have collectively come together to present Blending Christmas. This is with Haley Duff and Aaron O'Connell and some Brady Bunch folk are also in this.
Is Milagro in there?
Well,
let's find out. This is...
It's a really long one. I would paraphrase.
You want me to take it? I can read really fast.
Hacienda de la Sierra is Emma's favorite place to spend the holiday season with her boyfriend Liam. Okay, so that's Aaron O'Connell. So they are already a couple. Has been secretly planning to propose to her there, surrounded by both their families. Emma is delighted when she arrives to find the whole family bunch there. Whole family bunch. I see what they did. Yeah. Of course, no holiday gathering is complete without drama, and soon the families are bickering over every detail. The added stress from trying to blend the 2 families eventually takes a toll on Emma and Liam, who start questioning their own relationship. Now, just days before Christmas, the 2 families realize that they're going to have to work together in order to reunite Emma and Liam. Blending Christmas also stars Beth Broderick, Christopher Knight, Greg Evigan, Mike Lookaland, Barry Williams, Susan Oslin, Rami Rist, Thelma Hopkins, and Jennifer Elise Cox.
Wow.
The whole bunch.
The whole Brady bunch is there.
Let's talk about it. Patrick, is the Brady Bunch reunion going to be enough to do it for you?
So the Brady Bunch reunion already happened on HGTV when
Right.
they re-renovated the Brady home. So I'm like, why are
yes.
we beating a dead horse or kicking a dead horse as Bran would do?
Yeah.
So
I would to be clear, I would never kick a horse.
Wow, just me.
Oh.
Just Dan.
Okay, good to know. Call 911. So we have Greg, we have Peter, we have Bobby, we have Cindy, we have cousin Tyler. All those people, all those stars don't matter because we have Haley Duff,
Darn right,
who is a Lifetime like queen. She used to be in Lifetime movies back in the day, and she stopped for a very long time. So this is her first foray back from the olden days, the 2009s, 10s. And we breezed over Beth Broderick, Queen, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. She was one of the aunts in that, and she's in a lot of Lifetime movies where I've seen her play. She was in The Madam of Purity Falls, where she was a Madam of Purity Falls.
Wow.
And I've seen her play Mrs. Claus. So the woman has range, you know, and she's really going for it. So I got to pour it up for this one. It's going to be a mess, but I think it's going to be a mess in the best Lifetime way, where it's so bad it's good. Going to give it the rest of my creams. I think I have 2 left, so going all out on this one.
Wow.
So this was a movie when I did the preview. I had this movie on the list of movies that I'm not as excited about. And the reason being is I am concerned that the Brady Bunch reunion that I personally don't give a rip about is going to overshadow Haley Duff and Aaron McConnell, who I like both of those people. And so I'm excited to see the two of them together, less excited about the Brady Bunch because my mom loves HGTV and I happened to be down at their house when the Brady Bunch reunion thing was happening and it was just nonstop and I just became overwhelmed by the whole situation. And so I'm going to go 3 middle of the pack. It's confused. I'm concerned. I'm excited. I'm a lot of different things. So I'm going to go 3 right down the middle. Dan?
Yeah, so we had the pleasure of watching some other Haley Duff Lifetime Christmas movies, including It's All About Christmas Eve.
It's all about.
She is one of my least favorites.
Okay.
Stars of these movies. Not a fan at all. 0 for her. 1 for Beth Broderick though, and yeah, we'll give a cream for the Brady Bunch reunion. All in, all done.
I just want to clarify that Haley Duff is not a good actress, but
okay,
just
good.
The legacy of Haley Duff's movies, you know.
That's right. I feel better now.
That's exactly right. We did, everybody. Another batch done. We got 1 more to go. And we're going to do the rest of them that they have, which is very exciting. And another, I believe 12, maybe 13. I don't know. So very, very exciting. Patrick, do you have any parting words that you'd like to leave us with? I know you, lifetimeuncorked.com is up and running for the holiday season. You're doing some Hallmark ones or all of the Hallmark ones until Lifetime kicks off. So what can people expect there?
Yeah, so you can check out my blog, lifetimeuncorked.com, where I recap these movies while I'm drinking wine. I also live tweet at Lifetime Uncorked. I have a YouTube channel. Basically, anywhere you want to find Lifetime Uncorked, I'm there talking about TV movies. And yeah, I do cover Hallmark only during the holidays because you got to. So I watched all the ones this week. I don't understand the murder mystery Santa one. That was so strange. But yeah, that's why, you know, I'm here. I'm just like calling it like I see it. And, you know, I want you to come join me.
Fantastic. And we'll be together all holiday season, reviewing some of these Lifetime
really
ones.
Exciting.
Dan, good to see you, buddy. I would never kick you.
Thank you.
Alive or dead.
I
want to clear it up. I would never do it. And to you out there, may we be the first to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark is a Bramble Jam podcast recorded live in, that Greenville, South Carolina. It's produced by Brandon Gray. Set decor by Plum Haywood Mall. For more information on all Bramble Jam podcasts, you can go to bramblejampodcast.com. For more information on how to listen to Deck the Hallmark ad-free, you can go to bramblejamplus.com.